Could be a kind of a rough start to spring sports with the weather not cooperating very much. Still some snow out in those fields.
Quite a bit of snow out depending on the fields and how the sun is hitting them, and it's going to be a little bit of a wait, I think. Well, the Minnesota Twins were able to open the season today under chilly conditions. High school baseball and softball teams don't have the benefit of playing on fields with underground heated coils or a full-time grounds crew, and so they wait. Earlier today, I asked Osseo High School Activities Director Ray Kirch about the fields and spring sports for 2013.
The weather's supposed to break later this week, but that doesn't mean the frost will necessarily be out of the ground, which is the hard thing for baseball and softball this time of year.
You got temperatures that are supposed to be in the mid-50s starting the middle of this week through about the middle of next week at least, but no, like 70-degree days. So what do you do for games that are scheduled for early next week, middle of next week? Are you still wait and see, or you think you're going to have to postpone those?
Well, we'll know mid to late week what we're doing for next week. We'll know if the frost is out of the ground and get a 10-day forecast. But right now, our first, standing on the baseball field, and our first game is scheduled here for next Monday. And I would seriously doubt the mud that we walked through on the first baseline this morning, already makes me think that we've got a ways to go before we're going to be able to have playing conditions out here. So we got spoiled last spring, and now we're kind of back to that Minnesota spring. Stay tuned for the forecast and for the weather report to see where we're going to play or not.
How does the weather affect tennis teams, track and field, lacrosse? Golf, I guess, is another sport that you have no control over what the conditions are like.
Right. Golf will open when it opens. They can go into indoor dome and hit some balls and do some things on simulators and so forth. Tennis is good, other than the windy conditions and just being darn cold. Track's fine with the track. The snow melts off of that pretty well, and likewise the artificial turf in the stadiums for our lacrosse programs. Our girls start practice today, Monday, April 1st, on our field, and our boys are over at Park Center Stadium starting their workouts and tryouts.
Wait and see on baseball and softball.
Wait and see, baseball and softball. We put new lights in here at Memorial Field, and maybe we should have put heat lights in instead. I don't know.
That softball field there does not look good. Osseo's first conference games are set for Wednesday, April 10th, although the Orioles baseball team has 2 non-conference games scheduled before that.